Zemnarihah, this Gadianton robber who ends up dying. And it's the only story that I know of in the Book of Mormon where somebody gets hung from a tree. And then they chop it down, and there's this beautiful thing, 3 Nephi chapter 4, verse 30. And all the people rejoice and cry again with one voice, saying, "May the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob protect this people in righteousness so long as they shall call on the name of their God for protection." And I will point out that that phrase, we've talked about it in past lessons, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, is a phrase to call forth the memory that God will preserve his people and he will keep his covenants as long as they're faithful. Now this name, Zemnarihah, now this is a bit of speculation on my part, so and this is not going to get you into heaven. I just think it is an interesting possibility that the name may come from a couple of Hebrew words, zeh, which means like this or he, and I wonder if this word here comes from the word menorah. If you might remember, the menorah was a stylized tree or candlestick that would go into the temple, and they'd light it with olive oil to have light to represent the presence of God. And this last part of the name might mean son or even just Jehovah. Now again, we're not exactly sure, but this name could mean this is the tree of Jehovah, or this is the son of the tree of light. And if that really is his name, I find it interesting that the people hang him on a tree. This is the only instance that I know of in the Book of Mormon. Somebody is killed by hanging on a tree, and then they chop the tree down, almost for emphasis to say, you tried to destroy a religion by falsely claiming you're the light of Jehovah, that you're this candlestick of God sitting in the temple. That is a false tree, and we're going to cut that down. The only tree that we will have is the tree of life, which represents Jesus Christ. Now, I may be wrong about this, but the truth is still there that the people were unwilling to leave up for them to look at a false leader.